Well, at least driving in traffic is giving it a good test for how it's going to run in hot conditions, because it's pretty warm, and bumper to bumper it's not getting much air through it, not getting a whole lot of driving done. It's taken me four sets of lights to get through this intersection, really. But temperature's okay, it hasn't budged. It's always a concern, running hot. Looks all good, oil temp's okay, oil pressure is up nice, everything looks good. Just got a little notebook here, just writing down the air-fuel ratio under different conditions. I'll change the tune, see how we go, see if we can get any gains or what happens when it does the wrong thing. Anyway, it's all fun and games. Now we're moving at least, getting some air through the engine bay. Might pull over up here, change the jets. I'll do the air correctors first. That was a bit embarrassing. Nothing like having a bit of a play on the side of the road. I'll pull out the jets. Put the airs in. Change the airs. And yeah, fun and games. This is what it's all about. It's not just about chucking it on a dyno sometimes or paying someone to do it. This is fun. I think it's fun anyway. So for those of you who don't know what it looks like in here, maybe I should get a bit of a look. Hang on. You open the tops up, can you see in here? So you got your jets in there. That's what we're going to pull out. So when you hear people talking about jets and so on, it's this part here. Up the top is your airs, the bottom of your mains. So I've already gone smaller on the mains. I might now go larger on the air correctors and see if we can atomise the fuel a bit better. It's being rich. Let's have a bit of a play. You're never going to believe it, but I need to get a screwdriver in this little hole. See the jet that's in there? See the jet? I've got to pull that out. Now, clearly because I'm just driving around, this is the smallest screwdriver I bought. No fit in. I seem to do this sort of stuff a lot, don't I? Well, that was a nice little stop. Found a nice shady spot. I know, I'll tune the jets. Not to be. Once again, my tool is too big. It's good. And if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing my cruising seatbelt. I've got the harness also. But on a day like today, if you don't have to, it's just too hot to wear the harness. It's like you're being cuddled the whole time by a big sweaty fat man or something, or a fat woman. Equal opportunity here. It's just fun to drive. It really gives you a lot of feedback through the wheel, wakes you up. It hits a bump sometimes because of the suspension, the camber and the caster of it. It makes you pay attention as you drive. Now it's not really set up for this type of driving, which is where you really notice the bump steer and tram tracking. It's like it just wants to take off in other directions. It's once you get to the twisties and the corners, which is not here, as you can see, that's where it really comes into its own. But today, not happening. This is not happening today. That's not what today's about. It's about getting some miles on the motor, get rid of this old crappy fuel, learn how the tune is running, and if we have the right screwdrivers, maybe we can change the tune. Quite like my drive home. There's no lack of trees, that's for sure. Not out this side anyway. But what there is a lack of is corners. There's no corners, nowhere to play. It's just drive from one set of lights to the next, look at the back of another car. That's about it. Oh, look, here's a corner. So that wasn't such a bad little test run to and from work. It's everything's doing as it should, really. Everything's behaving. Just the tune needs playing with for the carbies. I'd still like to look at timing, but as you can see, I'm not on a dyno. I'm in the real world. Dynos are for pussies. Nah, dynos have certainly got their place, but I've spent all my money, so now all I've got is time. So time to play, do the fun stuff. It's been fun, that's for sure. Now, unfortunately for me, my wife's car is in the mechanical shop. It's getting fixed tomorrow, which means she needs my car. That's why I'm driving this today. She needs my car, and I need to get to work. So I said, oh look, I'll take one for the team. I'll take the Z to work. Bloody hot day though, in a black car with no cooling that runs hot. So I'm a good man, aren't I? Doing that for my wife. And we're home now. Beautiful, beautiful day's work. I'll see you in the garage.